Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms XF. We have a little tutorial here about class skills, and basically what this is saying is that whenever you earn enough class skill points CSP, your class level will go up, and each time your class level goes up, you can use one skill from that class, and you can only equip an allotted number of those skills per class. So let me show you exactly what that's talking about. Over here you have skills, and then you can equip skills over here. So over here I don't have any of these skills learned for these other classes, but I do have a skill learned for the Dandelion Shot Job class. So if I change her class to like Secretary, just for example, and then I go back to the skills, I can go and equip the Dandelion Shot original skill list for Clarissa. That's just an example, and I'll change her back off screen. But let's go on into Polyasha. Okay, so let's look around. Now there's some other people, some townsfolk here that they say certain things, and I'll talk to these people during the end slate of the video. I'm not going to talk to them right now, but you can see what they have to say during the end of the video. Clarissa, have you had anything to eat yet? I know the village's inn cuisine has quite a reputation, you know. It's a little late for lunch, I suppose, but how about a quick bite together? I'll be over there with Tony in just a moment. It's the two-story building at the far end of the street. Just follow the savory scent. Can't miss it. Okay, well, let's head on over to the inn. That flag looks a bit suspect in the back, if you ask me. Here you go. We don't have much in this village, but we do take pride in the bounty that the sea has granted us. Wow, that looks great! What? You dunked the whole sliced bread into your soup? I've never seen anyone do that before either. Perhaps it's an overseas thing. Not really. I'd hate for you to think that we were all so, What? What's wrong with that? It's way more tasty this way. Don't you think so, Tony? Don't you? I guess so. He seems to like it. Then again, a dog would like anything. Well, now that we've had something to eat, maybe we can get back to that explanation you were going to give us. Ah, the explanation. Is it difficult to talk about? No, it's just a long story. All I know right now is that you're a fugitive on the run, and I happen to look like a dead princess. I can see how that might not be easy to explain, but think about us. How are we supposed to know what to believe? Well, I do see your point. I'll do my best. Here we go, time for plot dump. Labyrinthia told us how the political climate in the kingdom of Elysius has been changing in the recent years. While most of Phagaia had been mired in endless strife, the kingdom of Elysius had amended its customs to pursue policies of peace. The driving force behind this effort was Hathmir, the current king. But just as everyone had begun to anticipate a new era of everlasting peace, a single incident cast a pall over the entire kingdom. The death of the Princess Royal Alexia about 1 year ago. The stresses of leadership had taken a toll on King Hathmir's health, so the princess led a small contingent to search for medicinal herbs in the mountains, where she was caught in a landslide. It had been thought that King Hathmir was suffering from nothing more than fatigue, but after the death of his daughter, his condition worsened, leaving him unable to lead the nation. In his place, the duties of governance fell to a council of advisors whose membership was drawn from the highborn houses of Elysius, the Council of Elder Statesmen. But the council's policies differed from those of the King Hathmir. They preferred to rule through coercion. The martial guard was formed under the pretext of ensuring domestic tranquility, but in truth, they act as an arm of the council, able to wreak havoc and suppress dissent without the approval of the king. Now, the peace and tranquility that Elysius had enjoyed is slipping away, slowly but surely, leaving a palpable sense of unease in its place. Well, Tony's done eating. The king's declining health, the council's rise, and the formation of the martial guard. But it all stems from the death of a princess 1 year ago. And that's the princess that you say that I look like? Not just look like. You may as well be identical twins, and I would know, having had the privilege of serving as Her Highness's tutor. The same jade green eyes, the same honey-colored hair. This isn't good. Your resemblance to the late princess, you mean? Well, that and everything. Elysius looked so tranquil, but now we know there's darkness spreading over it. And there may be some who choose to hide in that darkness. Yeah. Are you satisfied with my explanation? Mostly, but there was one other thing. What might that be? Well, when we first met, you said that you were a fugitive on the run. Ah, so you're still stuck on that. Well, of course I am. How am I supposed to relax when I'm sitting across the table from an escaped fugitive? I can understand that. Well, I'm afraid it's true. I'm indeed an escaped fugitive, a terrorist, and an enemy of the state. Perhaps even now, agents of the Council of Elder Statesmen are hunting me down. That's quite a statement. The incident with the princess a year ago. I too originally assumed it was a tragic accident, but I now know that it was an act of treachery. Do you have proof? Nothing I can show, but I've heard the council admit to ordering it with my own 2 ears. I see. So they branded you as a criminal in order to suppress what you know. But since my escape, I actually have been conspiring with other rebels against the government, so I suppose I really am a terrorist now. Mother, Father, forgive me. Hey, Felius, isn't there something that we could do to help this country? Is that something a prudent person would ask? Huh? Oh, well, not really, but... I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid that I would have to refuse your assistance anyway. But your resemblance to Her Highness Alexia is so striking that even I mistook you for her. Were you to remain here, I fear that resemblance might get you entangled in some very dangerous situations, and I would hate for you to think ill of my beloved Elysius because of it. As long as we're here, we might as well stay in the inn tonight, but when morning comes, I'd suggest departing Elysius as quickly as possible. If nothing else, Labyrinthia is being more rational than you, Clarissa. She's made an accurate assessment of the situation you'd be placing yourself in. But the decision is yours, Clarissa. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and spend the night in the inn. Why not? Sure. Okay, awesome.
Are you awake?
I am if you need me to be.
Sorry to disturb you, and there's something else I need to apologize for. Even though we're on an important quest, I failed to think things through, and I almost got us sidetracked again.
That impulsive streak of yours, I know that it's coming from a good place. But it's a dangerous situation, and really, the politics of Elysius are none of our business.
Maybe I'm being reckless, but the urge I feel to help as I learn more about this country, it can't just be me. I think Mother would have felt the same way.
Yes, Melissa probably would have.
Don't I have a duty to keep Mother's dream alive?
It's your dream too, after all.
I know you're always striving to honor Mother's wishes as well, Felius. We really have become a family, haven't we?
Indeed, we have.
Let's make Mother's dream come true one day, okay? I guess I just wanted to say that. Thanks, Felius. You always listen so patiently to my blathering. Good night.
I just think it's strange how she's in bed, she's this whole sprite and everything for her being in bed, they show her
Clarissa!
animated in bed.
Wake up, Clarissa!
And then Felius, he's fully dressed and just standing there, and she's like, are you awake? Well, of course he's awake, he's just standing there.
Get dressed now! Labyrinthia is waiting downstairs.
What's going on?
The town has been set aflame.
It's the Martial Guard. They're trying to burn Polyasha down.
Oh no, because of us?
It's not that. I don't know what y'all have done, but this hasn't got nothing to do with you.
But...
They're trying to make an example out of us. This ain't the first time Polyasha's burned. It happens all the time around here. There was some trouble over the tax levies a little while ago. They're probably looking for revenge.
Attacks like these have become a fact of life in Elysius.
Y'all slip out through the back door and leave the rest to me. They'll be here soon, so hurry!
But what about you?
It'll be too suspicious if I'm not here when the soldiers arrive. Besides, I can buy you more time that way. And didn't I just tell you? They're taxing the hell out of us. It wouldn't be good business for them to kill me. Not that I'd go quietly if they tried to drag me somewhere, mind you.
But we can't just...
She says she'll be okay. We should trust her.
I can't stand her voice actress, Labyrinthia. She just sounds so calm and all this.
Even
The
if we
fire's
did stay,
burning
attempting to
around.
fight off the Martial Guard would only bring more trouble to the lodge.
At the moment, retreat does seem to be our best option.
I know it was wrong, but I eavesdropped a bit on your conversation earlier. truly, the more I look at you, the more I realize how strongly you resemble the princess. That's why we can't let the guard get their hands on you. I won't let the people of Elysius suffer through that tragedy again. We're miserable enough already.
I'm so sorry, Miss Ellen. Forgive me.
I'll put the night's food and lodgings on your tab. Come back sometime and pay it off, all right? Well, it's time to show those bastards the fury of a woman scorned. There ain't no way they're taking me quietly.
The innkeeper is a better voice actress than Labyrinthia. She has more emotion to her voice than frickin' Labyrinthia. It's ridiculous. What is it, Tony? Uh-oh. I'm afraid this road's blocked off, but don't bother asking for a detour. Right now, the only place the roads around here lead to is Creedmoor Prison. Prison? You're gonna put the villagers in? Clarissa, our first priority is getting out of here. Though it doesn't look like it'll be that easy. Well, perhaps I could be of some service. I've got a brilliant strategy in mind, so hear me out, you two. From here on out, yeah, she basically says that she's going to conduct DER, which is pretty much her way of saying that she is going to tell you what to do in each battle, and she's going to give you the most strategic way of setting up your classes and skills and things like that for the battles up ahead, and you will need to listen to her DERs as we go through this game, because some of these battles can be very tactical, to put it mildly. So basically she's saying that all we need to do is go over to those blue little hexes over there and avoid the 4 people in the front, because if we fight them, we will die! And over here, these objects can be moved by a Fantastica using the object attack skill. So we want to barricade the road with the blocks. That way those other people can't get to where we are. Okay, so perfect. So we just got to change some people over to some Fantasticas. So let's go ahead and change some classes. For her, I'm going to leave her as the Dandelion Shot. And then for Phileas, I'm going to move him to a Fantastica. And I'm also going to make Labyrinthia a Fantastica as well. And then let's go ahead and give the skills. Let's see, she's already that. I should be able to, yeah, I can equip her with Arcanist. Now he doesn't have anything that I can equip on him. I can't equip the Halbergier on him, but I can equip her with the Arcanist original skills. So anyway, I'm going to equip them and give them items and everything off screen. Okay, all that's taken care of, so let's go ahead and start the quest. Let's do this. You! Get over to the village square with everybody else. Of course, if you feel like putting up a fight, I'm not gonna stop you. It sure would help make the job feel a bit more worthwhile. Besides, I'm getting pretty sick of patrolling the outskirts of town anyway. Yikes. Well, let's do this. First things first, I want to make sure that they get a turn real quick. So this increases their accumulated reflex, which doesn't mean that it increases their reflex.
And I have the power.
It just makes them get their turn quicker. So we did that, and I'm also going to cast Rush. Oh, shit. Well, I can't on her. So anyway, he's just going to wait. Because his job is to move that one block right there to block those people in. Her job is to, let's see, her job is to warp and get over here as fast as humanly possible. Yeah. So these guys over here in the middle, they're all level 20, but if you block this one piece off, they cannot touch you at all. No matter what, they will just cast spells on each other and just be a pain in the ass and not actually hurt you at all. So that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and give Phileas another turn. So encourage him. That'll push his turn up, so he'll get to go next. That'll be really nice. And then move him over here so that he now attacks the block, and he pushes it to right there. Okay, now that that's done, we need to move everybody else way over here. So this is going to take quite some time because everybody's going to be moving around in here and, you know, just bullshitting around. So I'm going to warp Labyrinthia over here because if you look way down here, there's some more barrels that we need to take care of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move everybody over there. I'm just going to kind of fast forward through it, and I'm going to meet you whenever we're over by the barrels. Okay, so I went ahead and I put a rush on Labyrinthia so that she can walk and then warp afterwards, which will make it even quicker to get over there. So that's kind of nice. And now we can start busting up these barrels with her, and pretty soon also with Felius. And then these guys, of course, they're just kind of hanging around, running around, not really doing much of anything. And again, the reason why I want her is to encourage, to make it so that Felius and Labyrinthia gets their turns even quicker. So I don't want Tony to be in the way. And then once you use, all you gotta do to break those barrels is just attack. So, easy enough. Again, Tony should stay in the back, because even though you have a range of 2 attack with the Fantasticas, which is kind of nice, Tony can easily block your way and then just kind of be a pain whenever he's doing that. So
I prefer to just
there
call
we
out
go.
orders from the back.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually warp her past them, so then we can start taking care of some of these guys over here. And I'm just going to have Felius, so that's lovely, but at least she gets to, you know, counterattack. And then I'm going to have Felius take care of the other barrels here that are blocking my path, and just slowly make it through. And I think what I'm going to have to do, Labyrinthia do is attack the other one, but she's not really going to get a turn. They're just going to slow her down. They're not really going to do anything to Labyrinthia, but Labyrinthia can at least start, you know, chipping off some of their HP. So that's kind of nice. Okay, there we go. Just wait there. And these guys, again, even though they are, down there and they level 20 and they seem so threatening, they literally are stuck in a pit and they can do absolutely nothing to you. They can't, if they start turning around and going back up towards where those 2 enemies are over there, those 2 guys, they still cannot hit you. They can't do anything to you. So do not worry about them at all. Let's go ahead and get Tony a turn so that Tony can run over there and start attacking these Fantasticas. There we go. Let's stick him right here. Get a nice hit in. There we go. Because it would be nice to kill those 2 at least before we escape, that we can get some experience and some class level points and things like that as well. Because the Fantasticas are actually really good, and I'm probably going to be using Felius mostly as a Fantastica. Clarissa Moore's a Dandelion shot for right now, and I'm going to be using Labyrinthia as the Elementalist, which is pretty much a black mage, as well as the Arcanist, which is her base job. But as far as who is really going to be the Fantastica, it's going to, for the most part, always be, what's her face? Forgot her name. It's going to always be, God, I forgot her name. Labyrinthia. Or no, Felius. The person who's always going to be fantastic is going to be Felius. Sorry, I'm losing my mind over here. I'm trying to do 4 things at once. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I'm supposed to be doing. And,
if you want to stand in my way that badly.
So anyway, let's go ahead and move him over here. Get a nice hit on her. And hopefully, yeah, that teleports him out.
Goes.
Go ahead and move her right here. Can I attack from here? No, that's fine. You'll just wait, that's fine. Let's get Tony over here. Get a nice hit in. Seriously. Oh well. If I don't kill her, I don't kill her. It's not the end of the world. I'm not overly concerned about it. I killed one of them. It's not the end of the world. Oh, cool. She's never going to get a turn, I swear. Well, it doesn't matter. She's going to go in 2 turns anyway. And then, yeah, these guys, they just hang out in their little mosh pit down there and buff each other up and do nothing. So, there you go. That's it. That's all you gotta do. The end. Perfect. Ooh, got a lucky card. That's really nice. Ooh, gained a level 2. Awesome. Well, this is ominous. Those poor villagers. They're probably being taken to prison. What for? It's a warning from the council, I imagine. If you try to fight us, you'll end up like this. They're using the prison as a threat. By virtue of its merely being there, it acts as a deterrent, sapping any would-be dissidents' will to fight. A deterrent? Then if the prisoners were rescued, it wouldn't be much of a deterrent anymore, would it? Isn't there anything that we can do to help this country? Clarissa. I want to do something. I want to rescue the people who've been so kind to us. Is that such a terrible idea? Only you can decide what to do, Clarissa. All I can offer is to protect you while you pursue those goals. If your hope is to restore peace to Elysius, you'll find no more fervent ally than I. If you insist on going, please let me join you. While I may not look it, I'm actually a very capable woman. I'll show you just how useful I can be. Yeah, let's rescue the people of Polyasha. Awesome. And we're going to do that next time on Let's Play Wild Arms XF. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to stay around here what those villagers had to say back in Polyasha. Have a good day.